January is the perfect time to reset and finally make good on those goals that you've been putting off for a while now.
Whether you want to accomplish something in your personal or professional life, or maybe you want to reach a goal with your family, making it happen can certainly feel like a heavy lift. But there are 4 things you can do to set yourself up for success.
All right, let's go ahead and talk about it. Joining us now with her tips is author and speaker, Paula Rizzo. Good to see you. Beginning of the new year.
Thank you.
Well, let's talk about it. You say get laser focused. That is the most important thing, and I personally think that is the most difficult thing in just in the world we live in, and the devices and all the noise in our heads.
It is really hard to do anything, as you know. Even scrolling through your phone, you'll get distracted. So same thing with your New Year's resolutions. We need to be very, very focused, because the truth of the matter is not many people actually see their New Year's resolution through to the end of the year. There have been studies done that only 8% of people actually do it. So we want you to be laser focused, to really decide what you want and go after it. But it's not enough to just say, oh, I want to be more productive, or I want to write a book, or, you know, whatever your big lofty dream might be. You have to be really specific.
And some people, they have like multiple resolutions, like a list of 5, but you say you have to pick a priority. Why is that so important?
Because otherwise you'll be all over the place, right? It's like, well, but I wanted to lose weight, but I also want to go see more friends, and they asked me out to dinner, so I should go do that, right? It's very, very, very hard to segment in your brain. So pick a priority. And let's say sleep is your priority. Then everything you do is seen through that lens over, you know, maybe someone invited you out to do something, but it'll mess with your sleep pattern, and sleep is your priority, so you're going to say no. It's very easy to be able to decide what you're doing when you have that priority in your mind, and it can change. It can change monthly. It can, you know, it can change over time, but just having it in your mind and bringing it back, put it on a sticky note, put it at the top of your to-do list. So you remind yourself, wait, this is my priority. Does this thing that I'm going to do, or whatever it is, fall in line with that or not? It makes your decision making really, really easy.
I like that, because it's a priority. It's not that you're giving up other things, but you're just putting that at the top of the list. All right, how do you stay accountable to it? Because that is a big one too. We get up every day, brings another problem, something different, a different mood or thought.
You don't want to keep it inside. You want to share it. So one way you can do that is to simply tell someone, tell a friend, tell a family member, and say, hey, this is the goal that I'm working toward. Will you hold me accountable? Because you're more likely to do it if you tell someone, right? You want to impress them. You want to impress yourself. But also, get somebody who can help you. You know, I've been writing a book, a novel. I have 2 nonfiction books, but I am writing a novel, and I have an accountability buddy. I've done that for every single book that I have written. I get somebody who I trust and I like, and we meet once a week. Right now I'm working with someone every Friday. We meet every Friday. She meets me. She's in California. I'm in New York, and we just show up for each other, and we write on our separate projects, but we show up. And we're there to support our goals.
Yeah, and it's good to have somebody else to look at what you're doing, because you may have competing resolutions. Like you may say, oh, I want to save money, but then right under it, you're like, oh, I want to travel more.
Right.
Competing, right?
Right, exactly. Yes, that's no fun.
Yes. So why is it also very important to check in with yourself regularly?
Yes, you want to make sure that, are you actually doing it? But do you even care anymore? Sometimes we make these resolutions in January and we think, well, you know, that was so-and-so's resolution. That sounds good. Maybe I'll do that. But, you know, 3 months down the line, you're like, you know what? I don't even want to learn how to speak French. That's not something that's that important to me. My priority has shifted, and that's totally fine. What I think everyone should do is put a little note in your calendar right now. Every 3 months from now, have a little pop-up come up on your calendar, and remind yourself of what the resolution was, and check in. Do you really want to do that? Have you made any steps to actually make that happen? If the answer is no, and you really want to do it, now is the time.
I love it. We need you as our accountability buddy for the show.
Weekly
for
check-ins.
Check in with us. Paula Rizzo, always good to see you. Thanks for the tips.